Hello everybody and welcome to the live stream. Hi John, how are you doing today? How is everybody doing? Today we're going to discuss a little bit about the Turkish Akbash. The Devil Queen, hello. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome everybody. How is everybody doing? Good sun, it's out today in Michigan. It's cloudy here in Massachusetts, very cloudy. Looks like we're gonna have another snow. There are some gray clouds which I do not like. So the topic of today is Turkish Akbash Dog, the livestock guardian dog from the western part of Anatolia, which they are more often and used by the shepherd. So before I continue to talk a little bit for Turkish Akbash, let's make a little bit more interesting this live by the new viewers that are here. Just write their name, where are they from, do you have any animal at home or not. Dagestan. Super. What, it's right. I know some. Superman. It's like this. Your name and you are from Dagestan. I can read the Dagestan. I know that. I have just photographic memory, not. Did you say assalamu alaikum? Wa alaikum salam. So for every person that come for the first time in the live stream, my name is Emiliano and I'm a livestock specialist, veterinarian. I've studied livestock and animals for a long period of time. And I'm an animal specialist. If you guys have any question about pets or livestock, feel free. Merasi Fugo. Hi, I'm from Moscow. Welcome, Moscow. Welcome to the live stream. How are you using the YouTube? Are you using with a VPN? Because I know that the YouTube is banned from Russia. You enter with a VPN, I think. Okay, so we have from United States people, we have from Russia, Republics of Dagestan, we have from the capital city of Russia, Moscow. Let's see. Nobody should feel shame. Just write your name, where you are from, where you are following me and watching me live. And if you don't mind, just type the screen. Kafkas. Yeah, I know that you are from Kafkas. North Caucasian republics, where Khabib is from. I know. I know. And you have Kafkaski Volkodov in Dagestan. I don't know, do you understand my English? But you understand some of my words. Kafkaski Volkodov Sabaka, right? Okay, I'm gonna just talk a little bit and let's wait for other people to join to the live. I'm gonna start to talk, to give a brief presentation of Akbash dog, the Turkish Akbash. Turkish Akbash is a livestock guardian dog present in Anatolia, in the west part of Anatolia, in Eskişehir territory. You can find those exemplar in Adana. You can find those dogs, some of them in Sivas. They are very good guardian dogs. They are related to the East South European. They doesn't show any connection genetic with the Kangal dog, but they present similar anatomy with Kangal. Long body, athletic body. For male, they can be around 40 to 50, 55 kilogram, very rare exemplar. And they can go like 60 to 75 or 80 centimeter to the shoulders. Has a long body, similar to the wolf. This dog is characteristic the white color of the dog. The head shape is triangular, giving you the similarity of the wolf. The eyes are almond, very sharp looking, good dogs, very athletic, known for very good work ethic, agile. They have a double coat, usually is short to the medium size, depend of the territory which they perform in livestock. If they are high in a mountain, the dog will present a longer coat. The coat is harsh, characteristic of the Aboriginal dogs. It doesn't have a smooth coat. Bella, hi, how you doing? I'm talking a little bit about the Akbash dog. Hello, Drajan, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I'm good. I just give a brief presentation about Akbash dog. The dog is large. It's classified as a mountain shepherd dog. It's not huge dog. Their size is around 35 to 45 for the female, and for the male they can be around 38 to 50 kilograms. Sometimes they can go a little bit higher, but those exemplars are very rare. They are famous for the work ethic, famous for the performance. Very brave dog. Uh, they give a very good performance in livestock by protecting the farm animals from the predatory, like wolf, bear, bird of prey, uh, jackal, fox. They are known for their independence. They are very independent dog. They are very adaptable in different situation, uh, especially when the human present or the shepherdman is not in that moment. They can adapt by themselves. They organize in pack. Some of them show aggression. Some of them, I'm talking with humans. Some of them are polite. Depend of the line, depend of the flock, depend of the situation. But they have the tendency to be wary and to be aware when they see strange people in the livestock, which are not part of the livestock, are not their owners. It has a good floating in chasing the predator due to the anatomical structure similar to the Kangal. They float well. They are very fast runner. Akbash, it means the white head in Turkish language. So overall is this, they are known from the agriculture ministry in Turkey as a breed. I'm not sure they are known from the FCI, the International Federation of Cynology, as a breed, which for me doesn't matter too much because the FCI all the time, almost all the breeds start to be spoiled after they register in FCI. So it's FCI is like just for the dog show and for profitable. I didn't see no breed in the FCI to be improved. I see most of the breed which are registered in FCI, they water down. They pretend to be the ancestor of the dog like Maremma, Abruzzo, and Kuvas. Detroit Fitness. Hello. So this is overall the presentation of Akbash. No, are not similar to Alabai. Alabai from usually Alabai body structure, front leg and the back legs give like a square. So give like the length of the body of Alabai is shorter than the length of the body of the Akbash. Darius, hey brother, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Akbash has better anatomy, better body structure than most of Alabai. Compare with the majority of Central Asian Shepherd Dog of Alabai, which are a little bit shorter in the body. Yes, they have good hind legs, and they give them are Kangal and Alabai related. Kangal is related to Aboriginal dog of Central Asian Shepherd Dog, not just to Alabai, but to all those genetic pool of Central Asian Shepherd Dog, which include Tajik dog, Uzbek dog, which include Afghan Kuchi, which are those are local names, uh, which include the dog in Kyrgyzstan, Kyrgyz Dobot, which is a local name. Yes, they present some difference between them, but you can find Aboriginal Central Asian Shepherd Dog, which resemble the Kangal anatomical structure, the appearance. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that was the Central Asian Shepherd family. Yes, because the dog is a nomadic dog. Both dogs are nomadic. Both dogs are nomadic. Akbash and Kangal, they are nomadic line. But the most close related in the DNA about Akbash is Westerner European Shepherd Dog, like the dog in the territory of Azerbaijan, Georgia, Armenia, Balkan territory, Hungary. So all the Balkan territory are more related in the genetic with Akbash, which compared with the Kangal, it's completely direct related to the Central Asian Shepherd Dog, to the landrace dog in Central Asia. So Alabai is not nomadic. Alabai is nomadic dog. Nomads originated in the Central Asia. The Turkmenistan is a republic in Central Asia. The modern Alabai are not the same dog. Turkmen Alabai or mountain shepherd dog of Turkmenistan are different with the dog that you see in the internet. They are completely different. They are modern type. And the Kangal has no related to those dogs at all. Say gotcha. So we understand this. For more information, you can go in my channel and check. For example, I have made two content about the Kangal. One of them is the Kangal origin, and in the title description, in the description of the video, you're gonna see the links that I post about the DNA of the Kangal, the DNA of Turkish Shepherd Dog, the DNA test, uh, the DNA test of Akbash. The original Alabai is more smaller, correct? It's more smaller, has different anatomy, has no those mastiff feature. Paddy Smith, are you Russian? No, I'm not Russian, I'm Albanian. For example, dog like Kangal you can find in different territory, not just in Anatolia. You're gonna find for sure in the close neighbors territory. No doubt about that. That makes sense because in Azerbaijan it makes sense, in Armenia it makes sense, in Iran it makes sense, in Syria it makes sense. You're gonna find them even in Georgia. You're gonna find them even in the Balkan. Those appearance dog with those anatomical structure. You're gonna find that similar one. You're gonna find in Central Asia those exemplar. But you have to understand that the Kangal breed, it's purify the exemplar time after time. They select the best anatomical structure. So why they are so big on the internet alibi? It's that a different bloodline. It's not just a different bloodline. It's a mixed dogs, by the way. It's a mixed dogs, by the way. You will never see those huge dog with a shepherd in the Central Asia. You will never see those 80-kilogram dog, 100-kilogram dogs. They are mixed. Mix it with the modern mastiff. That's why. It's a not original breed. It's not original breed. It's a fabricated breed. I just said it. It's a fabricated. And they are, actually, you cannot call them alibi. But the modern Central Asian Shepherd dog, they started to be mixed in the Red Star Kennel in the Soviet Union, which was a military kennel. And after the end of the Soviet Union, the private people, private breeders start to breed them, start to mix with other dogs to increase the size of them. And some of the modern alibi, not some of them, but a lot of majority of them, they came from the fighting line, and the fighting dogs used to be mixed with other breed to increase the performance in the combat. And that's a fact. The most majority pedigree or bloodline of alibis, they were a mixed one. I don't speak Russian language, so write in English, please. If your name is Ivan, I just can read the name Ivan, but I don't speak Russian. Bakhtiar Tabish, thank you. You're welcome. Thank me for what, my friend? He says hello. He said, Dobra. Привет. Yeah. You don't speak. Okay, no problem about it. I can just read some Russian, but not all the words. Mix with what kind of mastiff? English mastiff, Great Danian, old type and the new type, bull mastiff. For example, the grandfather of the famous Murat from Ukraine, which is one of the dogs that is like a main contribution in the modern Central Asian Shepherd dog, was a bull mastiff. Was a bull mastiff. Sart Bernard. What other breed that they use in the SSSR or the Red Star Kennel? What is SSR is USSR, which is the Soviet Union republics. They use Sart Bernard. Newfoundlander they used to shut down the old instinct and to create army dogs, because the shepherd dog, they were not, and they are not the good dog to be trained. They are very, very difficult to train them. Alibi is fighting dog like Bull Kuta. No, it's not. I don't speak Indian, so don't write me in Indian. If you say something in the comment, say in English, please, without all the respect. I'm not the foreign English teacher or foreign English or foreign language teacher, so I can just speak my language and English. Do you have any question about the Akbash? Or other question about the other breed about livestock guardian dog? If you have any question, feel free and write down below in the live chat. Or any concern about the animals. No needed to be only related to the livestock guardian dog. Doesn't matter. Can be related to cats, can be related to farm animals. So you feel free and write your concern or the question. As you can see, my interest has been about the alibi because I'm getting a puppy soon. Yes, I know that. I remember your interest. Where would you recommend buy a true alibi? Oh, there is a live stream that I have done with a female. Its name is Julia. She is from Moscow and she is breeding Central Asian Shepherd Dog from Tajikistan. You can contact her, and she is doing worldwide delivery. And she had puppy. I saw in the live stream that I did it with her. She has currently puppy. Mr. S. She has currently puppy. So in the live stream section of my channel, there is a interview with her about Central Asian Shepherd Dog. Her name is Julia. The kennel, I don't remember, but you just go and she has a YouTube channel, so I have mentioned the YouTube channel in the title. So it will be so easy for you just to go and find her very easy. You are very welcome. What country is Julia located? She is in Russia, in Moscow. It's like 200 kilometers far from Moscow. And for people that are interested to buy the real Central Asian Shepherd Dog, not those fabricated dog. She is one of the trustful resource that I can give to you guys. It's not her video in my page. It's the interview in the live stream that I have done with her. And has those as me and her in the thumbnails. Don't be lazy, guys. You can find her in I told you, in the live section of my YouTube channel, you're gonna find her. So are they modern alibi a bad dog to get? Yes. As a performance, yes, they are. Yes, they are. They have a lot of problems. A lot of downside. Too much watery. Watered down as a breed. I don't know why you keep going making me this question, because I have explained for Alibi or for Central Asian Shepherd Dog a lot of time to you. Because you are focused to buy a puppy, go ahead, buy the puppy. I've explained many times this to you. You go going back and forth with this question. Are they good? Are they bad? What about the protection? I told you what is the best. Buy an original one. Why you buy a fabricated one? Why you buy a spoiled dog? Why you have to buy a dog which is watered down? Why you don't buy original, but you buy like a fake dogs? Because those are really a fake dog. If Alibi, those modern Alibi will be good, do you think that I will not have one? Question to you guys. If those dog will be a real one, what do you think about? I don't know, and I don't want to know. This Caterana in Michigan, I don't know, and I don't want to know. I'm not interested about what people breed or what kind of dog people sell. Devil Queen, when I say that they can be a problem, what doesn't mean it's they are good or they are bad. Carlos George, salute, my friend. Weren't so hostile. Yes, I told you. Is this a good trade or a bad trade? The Koza from Zimbabwe, which is better, Volkodov, Alabai, or Kangal? What do you mean? For why you asking which is better? Specify. Because there are three different dogs for what kind of process you want. Original Central Asian Shepherd Dog are far more smarter. Yeah, do me a favor, don't ask me anymore. Hold on a second. Let's hide this big mouth from the channel. Not as much as you, huh? You get the answer. Just your name tell you a lot. Just by read the name, tell you a lot who you are. We have a leopard problem here. Which one would you recommend? Leopard is a huge problem. Kangal, Volkodav, they can do the job to fend off the predator. Don't expect them to go and fight with leopard. What is this? Kangal can perform well against wildcat, but they're not very specialized about cats. Because yes, in Anatolia they have those Anadolu leopard, which mostly come from Persia, but it's very rare. So the dog does not has those interaction too much. But for sure they're gonna do the job. No doubt about them. So Devil Queen is going back and forth now. Nobody can read your comment, devil. We don't need the devil here in life. So it's better for you to get lost. Don't waste your energy by typing here. Because nobody will read your comments. I hide an appropriate message as a moderator, but you are faster than me. And block it her. Yeah. No need. She's just going back and forth. And she doesn't like the answer, that's why. I've told to her many times, get an original Central Asian Shepherd. Why you have to get a fabricated one with a lot of problems? She's going just back and forth because I hurt her feeling that she's ordered a puppy and she cannot change the mind. It's her problem, it's not my problem. Period. I don't like fabricated dogs. For 1, 3, 4, 10 reasons, and I'm just explaining to them. She just doesn't want. She wants me to say that, oh yeah, go ahead. If those dogs will be good, I will own one. Those dogs are not good. That's it, period. health and mental. For sure, it's very important, health and mental. It's very important. Aboriginal has naturally good immunity, dogs. They don't present those hip dysplasia, elbow dysplasia on them. You don't have those kind of problems. They are not watered down, by the way. And to get a good puppy from a good parent, it's a high percentage. They work well, they perform well, they are smarter. So for what reason you have to buy a silly dog, which is totally not original? Nobody uses those dogs in livestock. Nobody uses them. Because they are worthless. Period. The answer is short. They are worthless dog. A heavy dog with a lot of downside. Heavy dog. Problem with stomach torsion. Very often in them. Very often in those modern central. Buy a Saint Bernard. Because it's the similar anatomy. It's almost a similar dog. Why they, I don't know why they call them Central Asian Shepherd Dog, which are not. Buy a Saint Bernard, because when I see both of them, I see the same dog. I don't see a difference. That's it. I see some sleepy eye, almost half eye opening dogs, hanging lips, a lot of saliva. Like you buy a English Mastiff. That's what I see in those dogs. Buddy Smith, no, I'm not Russian, I'm Albanian. I told you, I'm not Russian. People, when you explain what if, there is no if. This is the reality. Don't go if. Because if you go with if, you just test your luck. Why you have to test the luck? Why you have to test yourself? When you have this option, which is a guarantee option, a better option, for what reason you have to test yourself? Why you want that hard way of testing? When is this easy way? But people, I don't understand. I really don't understand. I'm telling to everybody, if you want to buy an original livestock guardian dog, go for the original. Don't go for the fabricated one, because they are watered down. Exemplar that you're gonna buy. And the percentage to buy a bad quality dog is higher. But if you go for the Aboriginal one, the land-raised dogs, a percentage to get a bad exemplar, it's low. It is low. I'm not telling that you cannot find, or they can, yeah, for sure, even from them, they can be a bad exemplar in performance. But the percentage is low. And for example, the breeder, those dogs, those modern Central Asian Shepherd dog, call it them alabai or something like that, which is completely wrong. Because they are not alabai. Alabai, it's a Turkmen alabai. It's a Turkmen alabai. It's a local name for the mountain shepherd dog in territory of Turkmenistan. Even how you call it's correctly wrong. Because you have registered this dog with the name as Central Asian Shepherd Dog. They are fabricated dog. You just check the picture from the FCI, from the dog show, you're gonna see a Saint Bernard there. you're gonna not see the original dog of Turkmenistan. Not at all. You're gonna see some heavy, sloppy dogs. It's like you buy a Sard Bernard or the mix English Mastiff with Shepherd. It's like this. I don't see a real Shepherd on them. It's like the same problem with the modern type Spanish Mastiff. They are for dog show. I don't want dog show. If you want, for example, performance dog, buy the best one. Why you have to go to buy this? Why you have to go and to select those downside dogs? Which require a lot of food compared with Aboriginal. They require a lot of food because this huge body, it's a Mastiff metabolism on them. It's not a Mountain Shepherd metabolism on them. Okay. I don't see any comments now. Why are you guys keeping silence? I see only heart. This maybe come from Bella. She's I know. You listen and you are typing the heart. Carlos chose good advice. Good advice, but depend who are you giving the advice? To those stubborn people who all the time go with if? Depend who are you giving those advice. It's a waste of the air. It's waste of my words when I'm talking to those people that going all the time if. There is no if. Why you have to go with if? Why you have to experiment with yourself? Why you have to test the luck? I will never buy a Central Asian Shepherd dog, a modern one. Never. I will never own the dog. Never. I have been in contact with those dogs a long period of time. For every task that they used to be bred, they were never the best. Never. For guardian dog, you need an agile dog. You don't need a dog that is sleep all the time. That has those half visions from the eyes. You want a dog to smell the area from distance, to recognize the threat from distance. You want a agile dog. You don't want a dog that are gonna sleep all the days. And when the wolf to come to get the lamb, after the wolf will run, he gonna wake up and gonna say, what's happened? We don't need those dogs. And even to guard the territory, they are not the best at all. They are not the best. Buy dogs which are, plus they are very expensive. Those modern Central Asian Shepherd dogs are very expensive dogs. You're gonna pay $2,500 or $3,000 or even more, and you don't know what quality you buy because they're gonna show you the pedigree. Do you know that the pedigree is falsified? It's not the real pedigree. It's not the real pedigree. If you track down those dogs has other breeds inside. including the famous dog. For what reason you want? I'm just gonna mention you one dog which was name was Bulldozer, and he is ancestor of a lot of most of those alibi contain those blood. Bulldozer, what was Bulldozer? 118-kilogram dogs. Have you ever seen a 118-kilogram dog, Central Asian Shepherd dog, which is a real central? There is no chance. They are not even the half of his size. They are smaller. Dog was completely, it was a mix. And when you see those dogs, it will show you a mastiff, modern mastiff dog. Like he's an English mastiff, not a shepherd dog. Not a shepherd dog. Oh, I don't understand these people. Anyway, they are their choice. I don't care too much what kind of choice you gonna do. Saget Darmada, 40 to 45 kilogram. 35. It starts from the 35 to 30 kilogram, those dogs. Female. They can be smaller. Rare there are 50 kilograms dogs, but you can find 50 kilogram male. But it's not just Saget Darmada. Tajik dogs, it's not only them. Kyrgyz dog are amazing too. Amazing dog from Kyrgyzstan. Amazing dog. It's very hard to find them. Yes, I understand. But it's not impossible. It's not impossible. Afghan dog. Very good. Afghan. Kuchi. It's very good. But it's better not to buy when they are select from fighting line. It's not good to buy them. But they perform as a shepherd. I've saw Afghan dog perform as a shepherd. I've saw Afghan dog perform as a shepherd. It's bad when you buy a mixed dog, when in their bloodline there are a hunting dog, like a mastiff, like a bulldogs. That is a problem. That's the most problem one. Have you seen mongrels dogs? You take a mongrel and you put to guard chicken or something or other species, they start to attack chicken because they has hunting dog in the blood. That's why they make those mistakes. It's not the fault of the dog. It's the fault of where this dog come from. What is the genes of these dogs? That's why. I don't know why people are so attracted to huge dogs. I don't know why. I have owned huge dogs. I own huge dogs. When I say huge, they are not the best. Period. Overall, it's not the best dogs. They have problems. They have problems. From the Caucasian Shepherd dog to Volkodavs to those Central Asian Shepherd dog which are huge, they are not the best exemplar. It's not the best exemplar. I have a Volkodov, huge one, with the both hind leg, hip dysplasia. Both of them. Both. And now he cannot met with a female because of the pain, because of those stuffs. It's a problem. It's a problem. I talk with my partner. We don't need this exemplar because this exemplar will gonna produce those cow legs dogs which are predisposed for those hip dysplasia. That doesn't produce a correct hind leg, straight one. And he was doing the same. He was not listening. He was not listening, and now the dog cannot even jump off on the female to give puppy. Problems, healthy problems. You don't need those problems. You don't need to knock to the door to the veterinarian to fix those problems. You don't need. Those heavy dogs, they can have a problem with TPLO. It's too heavy. One wrong maneuver. Imagine the pressure it will make in the hips, in the knees. Those one wrong maneuver, or just to maneuver this heavy weight. It's not athletic. It's like a sumo dog walking. It's like a sumo dog that try to sprint. Has not the right amortization. Iron was not 68 kilogram. No, Iron was 55, 60 kilogram. Iron was never 68 kilogram. Iron was 55, 60 kilogram. Was a Kangal in weight. Kangal in weight. Iron was not even to the fly to come across. Need to take permission because the dog was so agile, so smart, see everything. Or another animal to come close. Everything. He was agile dog. He was sharp all the time. All the time sharp. Super sharp dogs. Very smart. But had the downside. Was aggressive dog. Was the dog that can create you problems. But I'm professional and I know how to deal with Iron. Not everybody can deal with those dogs. That's why I don't suggest those dogs to everybody. Would love to have one in the state. Ellison, what do you need? What you like to have in the United States? Own one of the dogs. Volkodov. Yes, you can own. Yes, you can own. Even in this situation, between East and West, like it's like a second Cold War. You can own. Those dogs can come in the state. The problem with them is expensive transport. Transport costs more than a puppy. It's ridiculous. This is really ridiculous. The fly company charge like 2,000, 3,000, if I'm not wrong, for delivery of the puppy from the East Europe to United States and Canada. So the best way is just go buy the puppy and bring the puppy as the baggage. It will cost you less. It will cost you less. Are you gonna pay people that do this job? They just fly. You're welcome. Let's increase the price of the puppy, because you can find Volkodab 1,000, 1,500. Now, good quality dogs, very good quality dogs. But if you go to buy a Central Asian Shepherd dog, those breeder in East Europe, they're gonna charge you like 25, 3,000. That's ridiculous for a dog that it's not nearby in the quality and in performance with Kangal and Volkodab. In no shape and form, they cannot even compare with those dogs. In every direction. Plus, they are watered down and very bad producer. They produce bad quality. Even the best Central Asian Shepherd dog, the modern one, they are very watered down. They are very bad producer. It's very hard to select a puppy from them with the same quality as a parent. Those how watered down. So every time that one of those exemplar show up good quality, it's just of luck, nothing else. Just of luck. In 100 dog or in 1,000 dog, it will come one. No, in 100 dog will not come, but in 1,000 dogs it will come one. That is the probability of them. That's how bad producer they are. That show how watered down they are, those dogs. Very watered down. Washed. Very washed. Very washed. For me, I said, if you want a modern Central Asian Shepherd dog, just buy a Sard Bernard. It's the same dog. Looks the same. Same anatomy. Buy an English Mastiff. Because I don't see too much difference in this dog. I see the same head. Cherry eyes. All the time red. Sleepy eyes. Wrickless. Sloppy. Healthy problems. Short lifespan. If you track down the bloodline of them, they have hunting dog, because they mix. I would prefer more to buy a Caucasian Shepherd fabricated dog than than the modern Alabai or modern Central Asian Shepherd. I would prefer to buy this dog more than this. Honestly, I will prefer to keep this dog. Too much silence. I don't like the silence. Are you planning to buy any further breed of dogs yourself? But I have dog, why I have to buy? I don't need dogs. I need to need dog to buy. I don't need Mr. S dog. You have to understand, to buy a dog, and I have dogs. For what reason I have to buy a dog when I already have? If I need something, I have it. It's like that. But I have the luxury to select what I want. You have to understand. I have the contact, I have the luxury. But also, I give to you guys the contact to make your life easy and to make your choice very easy. I really enjoy your video of original Tibetan mountain dog. Oh, thank you very much. You see the difference between a real Tibetan mountain dog and the modern Tibetan Mastiff. You see the dog, you just by observing the dog, how the dog looks, you see that the dogs cannot perform. You understand? That's why, Mr. S, I have the contact. For myself, I can get it free, whatever I want. But when I cannot have the condition to take care about the dog, or the dog to serve me, I don't need it here present. That's why. Because to have a dog, to keep those kind of dog, you need some requirement. You need some condition to make your life easy and the dog life easy, not to be a burden for you. If you don't have the condition, if you live in apartment, you cannot have a Kangal, you cannot have a Vodkodav. You cannot have those dogs. You can choose a pet if you want. You can buy a Frenchie, you can buy a Golden Retriever, which is pretty nice dog. And they don't create so much trouble, because if you keep those dogs in this condition that I just mentioned, you're gonna have problems with them. That's why. But you can have whatever you want about the dog breed. It's not, I don't see any difficulty. You just need to be serious. And you just to know what you really want. They are just dog. You can have it. You are not buying a alien. You buy a dog. You buy a puppy. Puppy, you can find it's not. Doesn't matter how far the distance is. You can get those puppy. You can get the quality dog. Yes, I understand. A lot of scammers are around. I understand that. That's why you have to be smart. You have to be cautious. And you cannot have to go and blind. Believes everybody. Don't believe blind. Don't be blind just to believe somebody like this, somebody like that. They say, oh, I can sell you the puppy. I can find you the puppy. There are a lot of scammers. I understand very well. But for the source of breeder that I suggest, I have tested them and I keep responsibility on them. But I don't mess to sell puppy. I don't mess because for a bunch of reasons. I consume myself, and the client or the customer most of the time just ask, and never decide to buy a garbage, or they decide to go for a scammer. So that's why I keep away. I don't sell puppy, period, and I don't want to sell puppy. Honestly, I just don't want to mess up. Even my partner, all the time we just skip this, because every time that we start to sell a puppy, only few people agree. Only few people agree. One was in Belgium that bought Volgoda for us, and one in UK. Dog houses. Some recommendation for the look of the house. What can I give the recommendation? You know that if they're gonna feel stress, if they feel anxiety, they're gonna start to destroy something. If you left them alone, if you buy a cage and put them in a cage for a few hours, just make sure give water. You can keep it. So they're gonna be out of your observe, out of your supervise, not to create just problem at home. That's what I will suggest for the dog pet, which you can keep at home. And depend by the activity of the dog. So you test one time if you left and he's not doing any problem, he's a quiet dog, something like that. Depend of the age, depend of the breed, depend of individual. Because I cannot cut with knife that it will be like this every single scenario or every single dog. Well, if you see that this dog out of your presence create problems, start to chew stuff, destroy stuff, you can buy a cage and you can put them in cage in the moment that you are not. Just make sure for them to pee and get out all the necessary stuff that they need, and you can let them for a few hours in the cage to make sure that they will not destroy your house. If you have a yard, it's it's much easy. Just you're gonna make sure that those dogs not to escape from your yard. That is the most problems that they can make. The other stuff they will not. It's a yard, so whatever they will play or doing or just they will not destroy stuff. But inside home they can destroy a lot of stuff. Because you have to understand the dog will create a bond with human, and it will, if they're gonna feel boring, they're gonna feel anxiety when you're left alone. They don't understand. They think that they're gonna be 24 hours with you, and that's normal. That's normal. The animal, they want them to be 24 hours with you, especially the dog. They love you unconditional. and they're gonna feel the stress, they're gonna feel jealous for you, and they're gonna get upset to stay at home without your presence. Livestock guardian dog are completely different. For example, they are not the dog that they need those treatment, require special treatment. They don't require the special treatment. They don't require your attention like those pets. They don't do it like that. Doesn't matter that. Doesn't mean that they don't have a bond with you or they don't love you. It doesn't, but it's the temperament of them that they are mostly independent in this decision. That is the dog that all the time explore, all the time find something. They have their time, they rest. I think about the construction of the dog house in the yard, wood, isolation of the house, number of roof. Yes, pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. Those are not difficult stuff to do. During the raining, during the storm, the dog to have a roof to hide. Make sure that the roof not to get wet. Not to enter all the rain. Make sure that the roof to prevent raining, to have a dry place. Yes, they develop separation anxiety. Yeah, it's true. There is a separation anxiety. Not only in human, there is in animal too, especially in the pet dogs. They are the best dog. They don't bother you or get in the way like a breed of dog. Yeah, I understand this because they have the traits to be independent, adaptable. They are not the dog that they're gonna come to you and you to pet them. They are not like that. Yes, there are moments that they want your attention too, but not to bother you 24 hours. They will leave you alone. When they are puppy, yes, they're gonna come, play, bite you from shoes, bite you from pants. But after they grow up, they start to become more independence in the behavior. And that's a good trait on them. Nail Jacob. I have a new back door fitted recently. Please assist in position his paw in the trim. His nail. I tried before, but had cut them too short. What color are the nail? Are black? So you cut it short and it start to bleed. Okay, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, but if they are black, cut just or trim just the apex of the nail. Don't go, because you cannot see the line. There is no visible line, so you just go blind. But even if it bleeds, you just put something there and it will stop the blood. Almost clean nails, and you cut it short. Oh, if you see that rose, the pink one color, which is show the vascularity and the soft tissues, don't go there. Try a little bit 2 millimeter in distance between that and trim it. And it's just hold the leg of the dog strongly so the dog will not move, so you to make any mistake to go a little bit lower in that. But if you see that line that the nail are, they're gonna have that the pinky one. The pinky one is, it show you the border between the nail and the soft tissues. I did dodge the pink tissues, but it looks too long. You didn't dodge it, the pink tissues, but it looks too long. Doesn't matter. Just let like a 2 millimeter all the time. Don't go directly in the middle of the border. No, 2 millimeter distance. 2 millimeter distance. And you have to understand, those nail trimmer are not so sharp, to the razor sharp. They press and they can damage. So 2 millimeter at least in distance. Don't go directly in the border of the, when it starts the rows, those watery rows. Don't, let a little bit the distance. Because if they were black nail, yes, I understand you. Paddy Smith, you from Russia. Paddy, I told you many times, I'm not from Russia. What's wrong with you? You want me to become Russian with force? Nail Jacob, thanks, you're welcome. Albania. Any dogs hate clipping the nails. Dog and cat doesn't like that. It's not comfortable. It's not comfortable because you're gonna restrain them. Yes, Albania. You're gonna restrain them. That's why it's not comfortable. You're gonna put stress on them because they will not cooperate about trimming the nails. They're gonna see that you're gonna do it something bad to them, and that's normal. Trimming nails, shaving them, doing the grooming, it's, in most of the dog, it's stressful. It's a stressful moment. Dog and cat, it's a stressful moment. And the cat are more stressful in that moment when you do the grooming part. Yeah, because the dog know in that moment when you show the nail clipper. Dog and cat has the memory when you show the needles, the syringes that you're gonna do the injection. When you show those stuff, that they know what will happen. For sure they're gonna make skin, for sure they're gonna start to escape, because they remember what will happen and what happened. They're not stupid. But to do the nail trim in dog and cats need at least 2 people. One to assist in holding the animal and one to do the nail trim. Alone, it's difficult. Only if the pet is too quiet. Only if the pet is too cooperative, you can do it alone. But most of the time you need an assistant in that moment. So Toby, you know about Sarabi dogs? Yes. Salam. So Toby the bee is just brave toward other dogs. I don't know what kind of dog you are talking about. Your dogs? Who is Toby? Akbash is better than Kangal, from my research. No, it's not better than Kangal. I disagree with it. Kangal is the pride of Turkey for the livestock guardian dog. In my opinion, is the best livestock guardian dog. Akbash is close second. Yes, doctor, he barked at me. A dog from Bella. Yeah, I understand now, Bella. Drajan explained. That is your dog, Toby. Akbash looks so dangerous. And because of looks like it make better than Kangal? That's your proof or argument? Volkodov looks far more dangerous. Doesn't make them better livestock guardian dog than Kangal? Hmm. No. That's not argument. That's not a fact. That's not a study. That's what your opinion create in your mind about the vision, not about the fact. No, I've read that Kangal are not that strong, but they can work good in pack. I'm talking about strength. Oh, Kangal is pretty strong dog. You have read, but you don't own a Kangal, you don't study the Kangal, you just read it. And that's not a study. Just read some Wikipedia material. That's not a study. If the Akbash is the best, it will be the Akbash, the pride of Turkey. It will be the Akbash, the most popular dog. It will not be the Kangal. It will be the Akbash in those videos that fight against wolves and other predators. It will not be the Kangal. But the proofs have shown that the Kangal performance is amazing. The proofs, the material, the records showing this, that the Kangal is really amazing dog. Period. Hands down. Bella said not everything on internet is true. No. And I have friends that breed Akbash. I'm saying friend that breed Akbash. Original Akbash. I'm not talking about being against Kangal or being pro Kangal. I'm talking about the fact. I'm not talking about what you read, what you see in the picture, in the Facebook. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about the proofs has showed that Kangal is the best. Period. Hands down. For livestock guardian dog, Kangal anatomy, Kangal temperament is the best. Are there exemplars from other lines of breed that performed like Kangal? For sure. Exceptions are all the time. But the majority of this breed, the performance of this breed, the proof, the quality of this breed is showing that it is amazing dog. Does they have some hype? Yes. They put some hype on the Kangal. I agree about this. I agree about this. That they put some hype, they make like monster dog. No, it's not. No, it's not. But as a livestock guardian dog, it's just amazing. A masterpiece. Just a masterpiece. You cannot be again. For example, I'm just gonna give you. We were debate with my partner. We are a Volkodov guys, and we were debate about who is the best livestock guardian dog. This and that, all the time. I was all the time saying Kangal performance in livestock is superior. Not that other dog cannot do the job. They can do for sure. But the floating of the Kangal, the anatomy of the Kangal, and the bravery too, how they operate impact, and this and that factor, and the proofs that come. See the evidence. I want the evidence, the proofs that come, how they interact with the bear, the brown bear in Anatolia, how they interact with other predators like wolf and that and that. No other evidence. There are so much evidence from Turkey and from other countries are not. My partner went in Turkey, in Adana, and he told me, Emiliano, I agree with you that the Kangal is the best for livestock. Come from his mouth, not from my mouth. From my mouth came early this, but was very hard to convince him. And yes, the Kangal is just amazing dog. I've saw Kangals without the shepherdman. They took the sheep and they went in the pasture. No shepherdman. They just took the flock of sheep. 200, how it was. They took And they escort to the graze. No shepherdmen went. They were just the dogs. Aboriginal are good too. Dog, Aboriginal dog are very good too. So they are very close in performance. Tibetan Mastiff for the highland, but for the highland, does grey Kangal exist? Yes. Exist. They can be, it's like a yellow, the most common one, yellow with the black mask in the snout, and they come those like gray one, like a wolf color one. But the most predominant is this black with yellow, like a brownish, something like that. But white brown, not dark brown. That's the most common exemplar. For the Kangal dog, Sarabi or Kangal, all day or night, Kangal. We have in Balkan those similar stereotype like Sarabi. No, they don't perform like Kangal. All day, all night, Kangal. Sarabi is not even a breed. It's not a standard breed at all. You don't know what is Sarabi and what is not Sarabi. It's a bunch of polymorphism in the dog. Long hair, short hair. This doesn't make any sense. Some of them are mixed with the Peshdar. If you talk about some old line, Sarabi, I've seen some black exemplar. Yes, they were good dog, the old line, but those mixed with the Peshdar I don't like at all. Good dogs or good exemplar are you can find in a lot of places in Eurasia territory, no doubt about that. Started from the Himalayan and end up in the Balkan or even in Italy. I'm gonna put Italy too. Maremma, Abruzzo. There are some very good exemplar dogs, and there are some very good. You can find good dogs, good livestock guardian dog. No doubt about that. Some exemplar, for example, has those gifts that make difference from the majority of the breed that are. Or even exemplar, different, just exemplar, they make difference from other groups. So we don't talk about the one or two exemplars that show the difference, they show high performance more than others. No doubt that good dogs are, even from not the standard breed can come good dogs. But this is like individuals one. When we talk about the breed or a race, we focus in majority of one. the majority of the traits that they present and the quality of traits that they have. We cannot just pick one dog and to be the presentation of all dogs or all line or breed, whatever. You cannot just pick one and you just make the statement that this dog, because of these traits, all the exemplar that present this breed will be the same. No, it's not like this. There are all the time exceptions. There are all the time make difference in individual. Some dogs that are not Kangal, are not original Kangal, are just Anatolian Shepherd. They show high performance in livestock. So I have to give the credits for these dogs. No doubt about that. There are individuals that show high quality performance as the livestock guardian dog. We all the time have exception in zoology. We all the time we're gonna have those exception. But we are talking about the majority when we represent I used to be a die-hard Kangal fan, but I realized I like Alabai more in his character. It's your opinion. It's your opinion. I think that you never had a dog, livestock guardian dog. I can understand you by the statement that you are just biting. You are just, your statement is basically what video you have saw in Facebook. I'm pretty sure about this. I'm pretty sure that the statement that you just made it right now, it's just what you have saw in Facebook. Accident. People, you cannot create or to make statement because what you watch. In Facebook, just because of watching video, you cannot create an opinion about dogs. It's not accurate. It's different to have an experience as a fan, and it's different to own dogs. It's completely different. Alabai character is not better than Kangal character, by the way. Papers are different. Papers, you can read papers from different source, which they have no accurate, no scientific evidence. That's not an experience, my friend. This is the opinion that you create. Why? Give me one reason why. And what's the difference between temperament of the Kangal and temperament of Alabai or modern Central Asian Shepherd dog that you are saying? What's the difference? Why they are better? Argue. Argue your opinion. So your opinion to be a fact, you have to argue. You have to bring proofs. You have to bring proofs. You have to prove me that what you say, opinion, statement, call it whatever you want, is reliable by proofs. So I want to what you read in papers. What you read in papers is different how the dog operate. So your opinion is just your opinion, what you think. Okay, you are fan of something, I understand this. But I just want to correct you when you say the character. The character of modern Central Asian Shepherd dog, if we focus in livestock, it's not the best at all compared with Kangal. It's far more inferior character. A character with a lot of downside. A character that limping to be a good livestock guardian dog. And it's not just the character, but it's even the anatomical structure of this dog. The way how the dog was bred. I've read about the Kangal and they are not the same Kangal you see on the internet. So I've read the Kangal working pack and they really a fighter, and I prefer more furious dog. They are not really a fighter. Okay, hold on a second. Are you talking for livestock guardian dog or are you talking about the fighting dog? I just want to make a question and to understand you. For what kind of dog we are talking? No, I understand, but for what kind of dog we are talking about? Fighting dog? Fighter. Livestock guardian dog should not be a fighter. Not just a fighter. Because if the dog will be only for a fighter or high increase of fighting, it's very difficult for that dog to operate in pack. You understand? It will always be rivalry in the pack because this dog all the time, because of this temperament of fighter, all the time will fight with other dogs. We don't need a dog that is focused only in fighting when we talk about the livestock guardian dog. You understand what I mean? It's like a black sheep in that moment. We don't need a dog that is only selected for fighting. No, we don't need, because it's not good match for the flock of dog. It's like this. If you're talking about the fighting dogs, yes, but we don't need, and I'm not promote fighting dogs, because what's the purpose of the fighting? What's the value in fighting? I don't see any value. Yes, I agree to test the males, to do the real Volkov test, not to fight for the gambling. No, because those dog doesn't have those high quality. Yes, they are powerful. Yes, they are bigger than Kangal, no doubt about that. But for livestock, are not the best. They are not the best. They don't have those harmony in the pack. I want a dog to be harmonic in the pack. I don't want the dog to fight with the young males, to fight with females, to fight with puppies. I don't need those dogs. And I'm gonna say you something. Do you know that the fighting dogs, when you bring in the livestock, they attack farm animals too? They have this tendency. The dog that come from the fighting line, they have the tendency to attack the farm animals. I don't want a dog to be problem for livestock. You understand? I don't want the dog to attack the sheep, to attack the cow. I've seen enough proofs how they act. And it's not. It is a problem. It is a problem. Should be brave, yes. Should has fighting ability, for sure. They need to be brave, powerful and to fight against predator, but not to be focused on the fighting, to come from the fighting line. No, doesn't make sense. And Central Asian Shepherd Dog, even as a combat dog, are mediocre because of the limited that come from Shepherd. They are like a half Shepherd, half modern Mastiff. They are not a hunting dogs. They are not a hunting Mastiff that you can select a good exemplar from them and really to create something like that you guys are fascinated about combat. Are dog far more superior? Even for that stuff that you just mentioned. Are dog far more superior? Far more superior. I don't see any good in that sport. No good. There is not good stuff. And they are not so ferocious dog at all. There are dogs that are more ferocious, far more superior than Central Asian Shepherd Dog, the modern line, far more superior. Anyway, I think I have to close the conversation here because it's not so pretty to talk about this topic all the time. I know that strong, powerful is in the human DNA, but require more than this. Require more. We need a universal dog for livestock. We don't need a dog. We don't need a boxer. We don't need a MMA. Because livestock is not a MMA show. We need a universal dog, far more complete for livestock. Not a MMA fighter. We need a dog to be adapted, to understand the situation, and to give solution. Because it doesn't matter how strong is a modern Central Asian Shepherd Dog. If it will face with a bear, what will be the result? If he's gonna start to be so brave and to interact in the physical combat with a bear, has no chance to survive if this Central Asian Shepherd Dog will decide to stay. Now, we don't need those silly dogs. We don't need those silly dogs. I don't need that. I need far more complete dogs to be an architect in the livestock. We don't need a dumb dog for the livestock, especially for extensive livestock, which has so much difficulty. We need an architect, not just a fighter, but architect. Not a police dog, none of them. Not a fighter, not a police dog, that waiting all the time for the shepherd to give the order what he has to do. He knows very well what to do in the different scenario without presence of the shepherd man. It's very important. Let's make a real livestock guardian dog. That's why I use the name livestock guardian dog. I don't use just the shepherd dog, because they can be a shepherd just to gather the sheep, like a border collie. But they cannot perform as a guardian dog for livestock. They don't have the feature. Okay, thank you very much for being in the live stream today. I wish for everybody have a good day or a good night, depend of your time zone. Hope you guys enjoy this live stream and see you in the next time. Bye bye.